Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming. And first of all, let me say, are you taking this or can I keep this? First of all, let me say how beautiful it is to see so many Leicas. I feel like I'm in heaven. All these Leicas in one place. It's both an honor and a pleasure to be here today. I was so excited when Stefan Kyle and Stefan Daniel first invited me. I couldn't wait to get here. And I'm also really happy because my wife allowed me to get out of the house, away from the kids, and indulge in one of my most favorite passions, obviously photography. You know, I say to her, well, she says to me, you know, I don't understand your obsession with Leica, your obsession with cameras. I mean, you know, you have about 50 cameras in the house. How many more cameras do you need? And I say to her, well, look, you know, for somebody in my profession, a musician, it could be a lot worse. You know, it could be, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But instead, you know, my only vice is cameras, and more specifically Leica cameras. And she says to me, well, you know, if that's your only vice, then I'll take it. But it really is a pleasure to be here. So secondly, I can't tell you how difficult it's been keeping this secret for the last 9 months. Since Stefan Kyle and Stefan Daniel first showed me the prototypes for the M9 camera in February, I think it was, we were in Germany, I believe, and in Cologne, thank you. Enjoying a nice bottle of Chablis, I think it was. But I was so excited because you know, immediately I felt at last, this is the camera that since the transition from film, which I still use very proudly, to digital, this is the camera that not only myself, but we've all wanted, finally a full frame. It got even harder when Stefan Kyle came to one of my shows in Paris a couple of months ago and showed me the first sample of the M9. I just simply wanted to take it away with me, but obviously I couldn't do that. And then about a month ago, finally, I got my first sample, my very own sample, which was I was told was one of 12. So I felt so special, really special. And since then, I haven't stopped shooting with it. It's never left my side and has really become a part of my life, which I think is essentially what brings us all here today. Leica is really this brand. It really is a part of our life. It fits into our lifestyle. It allows us to essentially to stop time, to look at the world in the way that we really want to look at it. And you know, as the old adage goes, the best camera is the one that you always have with you. And I always have a Leica camera with me, as I'm sure, as I can tell you, my friends Yariv and Rixis, they have exactly the same philosophy to it. It started for me, this love affair with Leica started for me about 16 years ago when I was at a candlelit dinner party. And I saw this director friend of mine, a movie director, Mike Figgis. And I couldn't believe it, but he looked like he was taking pictures. And finally I said to him, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm taking pictures. And we could barely see at this dinner table, by the way. So I said, well, how are you taking pictures? Where's your flash? He said, I don't need a flash. I said, really, you don't need a flash? I said, why? He said, well, I'm using this. And he showed me an M6 with a Noctilux. The next day I went into a camera store and bought the very same setup, and you know, a few $100,000 later and way too much camera gear, I'm still doing the same. But that's really where that love affair with not only the Leica camera, but the brand, the philosophy, and everything that it did to enhance my life. That's really where that began. And I'm so happy now that it's finally come to fruition in these 3 great products, but most notably the M9. I think it's something that we've all been waiting for. I think it's something that everyone is, you know, without exception, is going to enjoy. As I said, I've been shooting with it for the last month now, and the results especially when you actually start printing them, are just incredible. So, you know, I feel really proud and really honored to be a part of the Leica family. I think this is a great day for Leica, and more extensively, I think it's a great day for photography. I think everyone's gonna be absolutely thrilled when they not only hold this camera in their hands and see that it is very much in keeping with the Leica philosophy, but also when they see the results. And I think they're showing pictures behind. Yeah, there we go. They're showing pictures behind me. There was one picture, I don't know if it's come up yet, but there was one picture that I'm particularly fond of, which pretty much sums up what I'm talking about in terms of the Leica camera being a part of my lifestyle. I was just about to, that's a picture of my daughter, much better than the picture I was going to show you, but there's one picture where I was standing on stage at my LA concert, just about to go on, and I had the camera right in front of me, and I took a picture in the mirror. Now, I don't know of any other camera that I'd be able to kind of do that with, first of all, because I wouldn't really have it on me. And this pretty much sums up what Leica is about for me personally. It's a part of my life, it's a part of my lifestyle. It's a brand that I'm extremely proud and happy to be associated with. And it allows me to look at the world in a different way. And I think that's pretty much the feeling of everyone here. So, and you know, it is with great happiness and I'm extremely proud to be a part of this today. And I hope you enjoy the camera when you finally get your hands on it, or these products when you get your hands on them. And I have to say, I think it's been a tremendous job that Stefan Kyle, Stefan Daniel, Mr. Spiller, and all the great people in Psalms, everything that they've done to bring this dream to us today. I think it's an incredible achievement when you consider the current state of the industry today and the competition. I think Leica have really stayed true to their philosophy, and that philosophy has really been the people. They've always had the people's great interest and at heart. And those people are people that love photography, that are really passionate about photography. And I think that Leica has done a fantastic job in ensuring that that has been kept intact for the best part of, since the Leica. So I think that we can all join together and give a big round of applause for all the people in Psalms and the great job that Leica has done.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everybody being connected via this webcast. I hope you take the opportunity to visit the shops where you see the M9, where you soon find the X1, and where you soon have the opportunity to use the S2. Thanks for everybody connecting in here. For the people in this room, we would invite you to the back of that room and to view product demonstration. Thank you very much for coming in.